We have a tale of two squads. We have the 4-1 first place Pistons taking on the 1-4 basement dwelling OKC Thunder. So now this is a huge game for OKC. They do not want to fall to 1-5. That would be a death wish, and that would not put them in any sort of good spot to be a playoff team. Plenty of games to go, but 1-5 is tough to dig yourself out of. Right now, Detroit, the class of the TNL. Defense, offense, you name it. Well-rounded team, gritty. Here's Sutton. Gives to Sardar. Sardar finds Michon. Down low to Tico. Ball movement flying around. And Joe Sutton, no good. And Sam Michon grabs the board. And Sutton scoops it up. No good. And Eitan Gettenberg grabs the board. OKC received some horrible news that Benny Cato would be out for the season. Had surgery yesterday. And Braha knocks down the three from the corner. Welcome sight for Eli Braha. Very inconsistent. I believe Braha is playing for Nasseri, as Nasseri is in the sidelines in street clothes. Here's Sutton. Gives to Flordar. Back to Sutton. Swings it to Michon for three. No good short. And Gettenberg pulls down the board. Throws it up ahead to Braha. Braha is tripped from behind and a foul is called. And Gettenberg throws it out. Michon for three. Book it. Richie Michon, calm, cool, and collectively knocks down the triple. And it's 6-0. Here's Sutton, fires a three. Short. And Gettenberg taps it out into the hands of Leifer. Leifer through contact, and a late whistle is there, but a foul was indeed. Gettenberg slow to get up.
Yeah, hit that shot.
2 free throws upcoming for Leifer. First is good. Knocks down the second, 6-2 game. Haber brings up a dribble. Gives to Gettenberg for three. Booking. Eitan bomb. The 9-2 game, all 3 buckets via the three-point variety. Tico gives to Leifer. Tico throws it down to Sutton, and they throw to no man's land. Miscommunication on the offensive end. OKC basketball. Now Haber gets a screen from Ray J. Looks to feed him. Gives to Richie in the corner, and he's short from 3. Tico throws it up ahead to Flordar, gives it a trailing Leifer, and he lays it in. Leifer running back on D, and there's 3 Pistons there back in transition. That's the moxie and identity of their team. Underneath to Tico, and he puts it up no good. Rebounded by Eitan Gettenberg. Here's Haber, gives to Braha, and it's rejected and saved. Leifer all over the place. Gives to Sutton. Sutton stops, sets up for 3. Passes it up. Sardar, 2-pointer, and no good. Back of the rim. Rebounded by Michon. Under 20 minutes to play in the half. Here's Haber. Kicks it out to Eitan. He throws it out to Ray J for 3. No good. Back of the rim. Too strong. Tico. And that ball was deflected, and a foul was called.
I got it.
Pistons basketball going to be a side out. Sam, backcourt. Teddy Cohen changes course, throws it out to Sardar. Sardar finds Sutton. Sutton still looking for a stroke. Kicks to the corner to Mishon. Mishon on his brother. Throws to the corner to Sutton. Sutton scoops down low and puts it up and in. Sam Mishon. Not sure if you guys had an angle on that, but a great looking pass. Here's Braha. Almost poked loose by Sutton up top to Gettenberg. Gettenberg gives to Haber. Haber spins, goes right, and he puts it up and in for the easy bucket. Jackie Haber doing what he does best, creating some space for the easy bucket. Sam Mishon gives up top to Sutton. Sutton no-look feed underneath, and Sardar with the put-in. It's a great look. 11-8 score. Ray J gives up top to Mishon. Mishon, and he turns it over. Sam Mishon pokes it loose, and he throws it to Sardar, and he scoops it up no good. Leifer there, puts it up no good, puts it back up and in. Gabe Leifer, beast on the boards, 11-10 game, under 18 minutes to play in the half. Here's Haber, brings up the dribble methodically. Both these teams feeling each other out here early on. And Haber fades, puts it up and in. That's an unguardable shot from Jackie Haber. 3-point advantage for OKC. Now Teddy Cohen swings. Mishon fires from three. Book it! Sam Mishon ties it up at 13. Haber gives to Gettenberg. Gettenberg stops, gives to Ray J, and Ray J scoops it up and in. Good feed from Gettenberg to Ray J. Now Sutton, no-look feed to Mishon. Mishon dribbles out. Gives to Tico. Tico drives in traffic and turns it over. Gettenberg there, grimacing. Gettenberg still running the floor. No-look feed, almost threw it away. And Braha gives to Mishon. Fires to Haber. Haber in the corner. Double team is there, but he steps back for three, and he puts it in. Jackie Haber. He's percolating. He's eating up. 18-13, 16 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the half. Gives to Mishon in the corner. Down low to Sardar, dribbles it out, fires it out to Mishon. Here's Sutton, top of the key, swings. 3-point attempt is short, no good from Tico. Gettenberg with the board. Richie, no-look feed, and it goes off the backboard. Maybe it was an alley-oop attempt, I'm not sure. And now Leifer is tied up, and there's a foul. Question is, was he in the act of shooting? Indeed, in the act of shooting, and Gabe Leifer heads to the line for a pair. Free throw on the way. Leifer puts it up and in. That's 18-14. OKC in front with the ball. Haber gives to Gettenberg. Gettenberg throws down to Ray J. Fires to the corner. Braha for three. Book it! Braha with the triple. 21-14. 15 minutes to play in the half. Tico. Cross-court feed to Sutton. Throws up top to Jake. Jake Braha just checked into the game. Back to Sutton for three. Book it! Joe Sutton. With the bucket, it's 21-17. 14 minutes and 35 seconds remain here in the first half. Here's Haber to the corner. Braha for three. Bucket! Braha having himself a half. 24-17. Here's Sutton, throws down to Leifer. Triple team, finds the open Tico, and he lays it in. Here's Eitan Gettenberg. Gives to Michon. Finds Haber. Haber, smothered in the corner. Gives to Eitan. And he elevates for two, and he puts it in.
Very nice.
Sutton gives to Flardar. Up top to Jake. Jake throws to the corner to Tico. Tico fakes the shot. Feeds Jake to the corner to Sutton. Sutton fires the three. Book it! Joe Sutton coming alive here from three. 26-22, 13-20 remaining here in the half. Eitan Gettenberg feeds Michon. And Braha off his feet gets to Haber. Up top to Michon. Michon scoops it up, no good. And Ray J is fouled either by Leifer or by Jake on that rebound. Michon to inbound, finds a wide open Ray J. Great feed by Richie Michon. Now Sutton fires to Sardar. Sardar back to Sutton. Gives to Jake. Jake swings down low to Sardar. Back out to Jake. Underneath to Tico. Tico slips it to Sardar. Out to Tico for three, and it's short. And loose ball is chased down, and there is Leifer to the corner. Sutton for three. No good. And tapped up, and Gettenberg comes down with it. Gettenberg to the corner. Braha three. Short. Braha there for the miss. Puts it up and in. Braha active on the boards, and a timeout is called. Detroit wants to talk it over. It's 30-22 OKC. Back out of that timeout. Gives to Tico. Tico doubled. Throws to Sutton. Sutton nose to the basket. Scoops it up. No good. Too strong. Rebounded by Richie. Gives to Haber underneath, and Braha is it up and in. Career half for Braha. Tico throws it out to Jake. Finds and Michon, and he buries the three. That was a big one. They needed that. Here's Haber. And Leifer grabs it, gives to Tico, one to beat. There's the Euro, stops, puts it up, no good. Good defense, OKC. Swings to Michon. Michon fires to Haber, corner three, no good. Rebounded by Leifer. No good, rebound Gettenberg. Aton air ball and Detroit basketball. Here's Sutton. Under 10 minutes to play in the half. Sutton swings it back to Michon. Fires to Jake. Underneath the Leifer. Leifer. Nice feed by Michon. But they turn it over. Ray J is fouled from behind. Is it a clear path foul is the question. And it is. We'll head to the line. I don't know if he meant it. It might have been inadvertent, but. Free throw is good. Side out for OKC. Under 9 minutes to play in the half. Here's Michon. Michon tried to get it to a cutting Haber, saves it, throws it out to Braha. Gets a screen picked up now by Sutton. Braha looking for a man, gives to Michon. Swings to Haber. Haber spins out of the defender, throws it out to Gettenberg. Gettenberg gives to Michon. Michon blows by Leifer, and he rejects it from behind. And Jackie Haber chases it down. 33-25, OKC trying to upset the first place Pistons. Haber swings it out. Michon open look for three. No good. It's a good look. Just couldn't bury it. And now Sam Michon. No good. Back-to-back Michon misses. Not a good sequence for the brothers. Gettenberg gives to Haber. Haber finds a trailing Michon. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Leifer. Leifer throws down to Sutton. Sutton is rejected by Michon. Here's Haber. And he turns it over. Sloppy basketball all around. To the corner. Sutton for three. Book it. 33-28. 5-point game. Now Haber thought about a three, gives to Richie Michon, swings to Ray J. Ray J puts it up, and he buries it. Ray Jajati rims it in. Now Tico steps into a three, and it's too strong. Out of the way, into the hands of Ray J. Ray J one to beat, and that's Leifer. And wild shot, no good. Haber pulls it down, and he dribbles it out, resets the offense. Gives to Gettenberg, steps into a three. Bucket! Aton bomb! 39-28, 11-point lead for OKC. Gives to Tico. Bounce pass underneath to Michon. Haber almost had that steal. Gets it to Sutton. Leifer. Head to the basket, puts it up, no good. Up, and Gettenberg grabs the board, throws it up ahead to Braha, and Braha is fouled from behind by Sutton. And he heads to the line for a pair. (41-28). Leifer throws it out to Jake. Sutton long three. Bucket! Joe Sutton from a long distance pulls the Pistons within 10. Here's Haber. And he turns it over. Sutton there. Sutton gallops, throws it down to Jake. And it's an offensive foul. Wipe away the points. Foul on Sutton, OKC. With the basketball. Ray J spins, throws it out to Haber. Haber floats it up, fouled, and one. The hoop and the harm, and Haber steps to the line for a three-point play. Free throw is good. Haber puts it in. 44-31, 13-point lead. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. Jake gives to Tico. Throws to Leifer. Leifer in traffic, puts it up, no good. Puts it back up, no good. And he puts it up for the third time and in. And they are begging for a foul call. Detroit, uncharacteristic. Looking at his sorts. Haber off his feet, gets to Gettenberg. Finds Ray J, throws it out to Michon. Haber pulls up for two, and he puts it in. Jackie Haber, the very efficient first half. 46-33 lead. Now Tico, corner three. And he rattles it in. 10-point game. 3 minutes to play in the half. Haber scoops it up, no good. Rebounded by Tico. Tico up ahead. Here's Sutton, steps into a three, no good. And out of bounds, last touch by OKC. Pistons with the ball back. Down by 10. Sardar gives it out. Here's Jake. Underneath the Leifer. And they turn it over. Sloppy basketball from Detroit. And Braha hesitates, gives to Gettenberg. Gettenberg fires down low to Braha. And high off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Leifer. And he throws it away, back into the hands now of OKC. And a timeout is called. A minute 59 to play in the half. Back out of that timeout. Final minute 52. Haber stops, spins out to Gettenberg. Nails it! 8-ton bomb. And Leifer behind the back feed, and Stoddard couldn't finish, and Haber saves it, and it stays with Detroit. Minute 20 remaining. Feeds Leifer. Leifer being doubled. Gives to Stoddard, no good. And Gettenberg, and there's a foul on Ray J. Under a minute to play in the half. And it's headed the other way. (49-36). Very strong half for OKC. Michon gives to Gettenberg. Back to Michon. Finds Haber under 30 seconds. 20 seconds. OKC gets the ball to start the second half. Jackie Haber finds a crease, lays it up, and he gets the roll. 51-36. 6 seconds. Finds Starter for a wide open bucket. And Gettenberg at the buzzer. Oh! 51-38 as we enter halftime. Very strong showing here in the first half for OKC. OKC. Second half underway. Final 20 minutes here of game number 2. There is an upset brewing. Detroit currently in first place at 4-1, taking on the 1-4 OKC Thunder. Here's Jackie Haber. Had a dazzling first half. Gettenberg for 3. No good, too strong. Batted up and in by Ray J. 53-38. And Haber fouls Sutton, top of the key. Michon gives to Sutton, throws down to Leifer. Leifer looking for something, and he battles through a slew of defenders. There's the foul. And he heads to the line for a pair. 53-38. Haber fires to the corner. Braha gives back to Haber. Drives left, off his feet, gives to Michon. Michon gives to Braha. Hoists the 3, and he buries it. Braha picking up where he left off in the first half, and it's 56-38. Gives to Sardar. Sardar puts it up. No good. And Gettenberg grabs the board. Gives to Ray J. Ray J finds Haber. Haber to the corner. Michon dribbles out of the corner. Fires to Gettenberg. Gettenberg with a hot hand. Gives to Michon. Shot clock under 15. Now Ray J fires underneath to Gettenberg. Throws it out to Braha. Shot clock under 10. Shot clock under 5. Haber fires to Gettenberg, and he had an open look, but he couldn't hang on to that pass with some heat on it. And it's Detroit basketball. Bounce pass to Leifer to the corner. Michon for 3, and he knocks it down. 56-41, 15-point game. Haber, top of the key, fires it down low, kicks it out to Michon. Michon gives to Ray J, back to Michon. Bounce pass underneath to Braha, out to Gettenberg for 3. In and out, but Braha puts it up and in. Braha all over the place tonight. 58-41. Far and away, Braha's best game in the TNL. Huh? Maybe. Mike Bag. Corner 3. I'll show you where. Hold on. It's under my computer in the middle pocket. No good from 3. See it? Michon, corner 3. No good. Gettenberg with the board. Gives to Gettenberg. Gettenberg throws to the corner, wide open. Richie Michon, bang! Richie Michon gives OKC a 20-point lead. You don't need a phone charger, then? I have phone. That's my Mac. And no good. And there's a foul call. Puts it up, no good. Leifer with the board, puts it back up. No good. Tap back to Leifer for 3. Air ball, Gettenberg with it. Throws it up ahead, and it's too far and too hot to handle. Ball back to Detroit. Here's Jake. To the corner to Sardar. Down low to Lifer. Back to Jake. Jake, pump fake 3. To the corner to Sutton. Sutton baseline. Stops. Finds a cutting Tico. He's blocked. Puts it up and in. 18-point lead for OKC with the ball. Haber throws it up ahead to Michon. Michon attempts to drive. Rethinks it. Now Haber puts up the 2 and he puts it in. Lead back to 20. Here's Sutton. Finds Jake. Jake passed up the 3, gives to Tico for 3. No good, and Gettenberg with the board. OKC in control. Haber gets by Lifer, and there's the foul on Gettenberg. Jake up top, throws down to Sardar, finds an open Sutton, steps into a 2, and it's good. Here's Gettenberg. Gives to Michon. Michon puts up the 3, and he puts it in. Richie Michon, 21-point lead for OKC. Underneath the Sardar, gets it to Tico, throws it out. Jake for 3, and it's short. Rebounded by Haber. Haber, 1-on-3, and he draws foul. Heads to the line with 13:01 remaining.
Boys, let's go. Let's make a run.
Here's Haber at the line. First free throw up is no good. Second free throw on the way is good. It's 67-45, 12:25 remaining. Tico gives to Jake. And he gets a hand on it, heads out of bounds. Ball stays this way, 18 on the shot clock.
Ray's on the floor?
Why not?
Newly minted father.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You got to tell me these things.
Yeah, I know.
Big Mabruk to Ray J as put by 1A. Newly minted pop.
You gotta have these storylines intertwined.
I don't know anything. I haven't been here for 2 weeks.
How's it going? You away, no?
Yeah, I was in Texas. In LA last week. I don't even know where I was.
You traveling?
I'm going to Russia next week. Don't ask.
Oh my God.
Don't ask.
Want to settle things in Pruitt?
I think so. I think I have to.
Someone's got to do it.
I have to visit a factory out there. I'm like, do I have to go? Like, yeah, you have to go.
If they do it the right way, they do it the right way.
I said, I got to go. No problem. Back out of that timeout. Here's Sardar, steps into a 2, and it's short. Gettenberg with another rebound. Gives to Haber. Haber. Throws to Gettenberg in the corner. Finds Ray J. Corner 3, and it's too strong. Rebounded by Lifer. Gets it up ahead. Full feed, and Sardar lays it in. Back to a 20-point game. That missed 3 is a 5-point swing. And almost turned over. Last touch by Detroit. 11 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. 20-point lead for OKC. Throws to Braha, been a difference maker tonight. Up top to Michon. Fires to Haber, shot clock under 10. Haber goes around the screen, gives to Michon, shot clock at 3. To the corner, Haber fires at the buzzer, no good, and rebounded by Lifer. Lifer gives to Jake. Detroit needs to make a run if they want to get back into this one. And there's Joe Sutton with the lay-in. Plenty of clock to go. OKC cannot be comfortable now with its 18-point lead facing the number 1 seed. Now Haber goes left, leans into a few defenders, no call. Detroit ball. To the corner, Sutton for 3. No good short, and Jake pulls down the rebound. Straight away 3, no good. And this time, Eitan Gettenberg grabs the board. Gives to Ray J. 10 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in regulation. Ray J slows it down, backs it up, gets a screen from Jackie, and lays it up off the glass, no good, and Leifer pulls it down. Leifer up ahead, and Jackie Haber there to intercept it. Haber gives to Gettenberg. Gettenberg steps into a 3. No good, and Gettenberg gets the board, and he falls backwards, gets fouled, and a charge is called on Gettenberg as he leaned into that defender. I don't even know what he was, but timeout is called. Back out of that timeout. Jake throws to the corner. Sutton hoists up the 3, and it's pure. Big 3, Joe Sutton, 67-52. Pistons shooting their way back into this game. OKC needs to find that gear yet again. Gives to Braha. Braha puts up the 3. No good. Rebounded by Detroit. Here comes Sutton. Sutton feeds to the corner. Sardar looking for something. Finds Sutton. Sutton drives, floats it up and in. Joe Sutton taking over here in the second half. It's 67-54. Back within 13. Under 9 minutes to play. Haber splits him and taken away by Detroit. Momentum clearly on Detroit's side and fouled, and he heads to the line for a pair of free throws. Detroit coming alive. They could pull within 11. Free throw is good by Sardar. Second free throw on the way is good. 11-point game, under 8 minutes to play. OKC need to find some offense. Ray J gets a screen and gets underneath, puts it up and in. The tough bucket from Ray J. Here's Sutton on a tear right now. Throws it out to Jake. Long 3. Bucket! Jake Braha pulls him within 10. 69-59, 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Nishan puts up the 3, no good. Taps back up and in, and 1. Ray J with a big one. It's an indictment on Detroit. There were 4 defenders there. But now Joe is asking, how is that a foul? 71-59, under 7 minutes to play. Ray J's free throw up and good. 72-59. 13-point lead for OKC. Pass to Sutton. Throws to Jake. Fires it out to Tico for 3, and it's no good. And Gettenberg grabs the board. Feeds Haber. Haber slows it down. Gives to a trailing Michon. Drives baseline. Throws to Haber in the corner. Haber off his feet, up, and he banks it home. Big answer from Jackie Haber. 74-59, lead back to 15. Fires. Sardar. Right in front of Eitan Gettenberg for the 74-61. And Haber finds a wide open Braha for the lay-in. Detroit fell asleep. 76-61. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to play. And now Jake. It's deflected and last touched by OKC. And Gabe Leifer couldn't finish. And here comes OKC. Michon turns around, gives to Braha. He's fouled, and he heads to the line for 2. Detroit had a flurry. They pulled within 10. But now OKC, don't look now, but with 5 minutes to play, have a 16-point lead. And he goes 1 of 2 and rebounded by Detroit. Under 5 minutes, 77-61. Sardar leans into one, no good. OKC basketball. Haber stops, puts up the 3, no good. And a foul is called on Haber. Chasing down that rebound, he banged into Jake, and it's Detroit basketball with 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Leifer throws it down low, and Detroit turns it over. OKC has all the answers tonight. Here's Gettenberg. Gettenberg backing down. Sardar spins, baseline, stops, throws it out, and he turns it over. It's a backcourt violation, goes out of bounds. 4 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock. 77-61 lead for OKC. This would be a huge victory for them. They're 1-4, taking on the 4-1 Pistons. Don't count out the Pistons yet, especially after that shot, 77-63. Here's Haber. Throws it down, finds Michon for the easy put-in. Another miscue on defense from Detroit. 79-63, 4 minutes to play. Gives to Tico, bounces it out to Sardar. Puts up the 3, no good. Rebounded by Leifer. Leifer is rejected, and he's tied up by Gettenberg, and a foul is called. And it was not in the act of shooting, going to be a side out. Throws it out to Jake. Jake puts up the 3, and it's short, and Gettenberg grabs the board. 3 minutes, 40 seconds. OKC inching closer to a W. Gives to Richie. Richie stops. Gives to Haber. Haber dribbles right. Gets past Leifer. Puts it up. No good. And pulled down by Jake Braha. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Jake gives to Tico. Hoists up the 3. Book it. 79-66. 13-point game. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. And Lifer takes it away. Puts up the 3, and he is fouled. The timeout was called. Lifer at the line. Free throw up is good. Second free throw is no good. And he goes 1 of 3, and that is not a way to get back in it. But Joe Sutton takes it away and puts it in. No harm, no foul, and those 2 missed free throws. It's a 10-point game, under 3 minutes to go. And the feverish defense, they take it away. Gives to Sutton, puts up the 3, no good. And rebounded, take it away again, it's going the other way. Detroit had an opportunity to pull within 7. Gettenberg gives to Ray J, and another takeaway. OKC getting sloppy, gives to Sutton. Baseline underneath. Puts it up, no good. Gettenberg grabs the board. And he's fouled from behind. And a technical foul on Joe Sutton. And he wasn't even talking to the ref. Ball don't lie. Haber's second free throw is good. Goes 1 of 2. And it's going to be a side out OKC basketball. 80-69. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. And the foul is called. Detroit frustrated as they've been. Gettenberg to inbound. Gets it into Ray J. Gives it back to Gettenberg. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 2:15 on the game clock. Haber gives to Braha. And they turn it over. And here comes Sutton. And galloping, and he's swatted from behind. Wow, Braha. Defensive stop. Blocked it into the hands of Sutton. Here's Haber. Throws it to Richie Michon. Richie dribbles it out, killing some clock. Gives to Gettenberg. Gettenberg fires to the corner. Braha calibrates from 3, no good. And Michon gets out rebounded by Sardar. And underneath the foul and 1. Hoop and harm. Let's go. 80-71. This game is not over yet. Big free throws coming up now from Tico. First is up. And he knocks it through. 80-72, 8-point game. Gives to Richie Michon. Michon, again, pulling away from the shot, opting to kill clock over the points. Gives to Ray J for 3. No good. Detroit. Pull up 3, short. And rebounded by Tico, and a timeout is called. Minute 22, 8-point game. We've seen crazier. Jake to inbound. Detroit needs a bucket. Fires it out to Sutton. Sutton, cross-court feed. Back to Leifer. Leifer fires up the 3, and it's off the mark. And Gettenberg on the ground. Scrambling, and a good jump ball. Minute 13 to play. Still an 8-point game. Tico to inbound yet again. Sardar finds Sutton, puts up a quick 3, short. Rebounded by Sardar, throws it out to Leifer. From the logo, no good. Tapped up and grabbed by Sardar. Into the hands of Sutton. Jake from the corner, no good. And rebounded by OKC. Under a minute to play. And now Ray J is fouled with 56.1 on the clock. 1-1 coming up for OKC. Free throw is good, 81-72, looking to make it a 10-point game. And he knocks down a pair, and it's a 10-point lead. And Detroit, now in desperation mode, hoists up the 3, no good. And rebounded, now Tico fakes the 3, kicks it out. Sardar puts it up, no good. And rebounded by Jake, out to Leifer. Leifer throws it up, and no good, another miss. 3 misses that possession. Now Eitan Gettenberg heads to the line, and that should do it. OKC from the basement, shocking the first place Pistons. Free throw no good, and Leifer grabs it, gives to Sardar. Valuable seconds melting off the clock. Gives to Tico, fires up to 3, no good. And they can buy a bucket. And that's the game. 82-72, OKC with a season-changing W. Big win, and we head to the nightcap. I agree. That's it.